Okay, getting everything started. Thank you for the early likes. Just waiting for my computer to catch up. Okay, getting everything. Thank you, Big Brother fan for life. Elizabeth, thank you. Um, oh, I'm glad you were looking forward to it. I was looking forward to it too. Um, Elizabeth is just today. Cable's at work. Hi. Thank you for watching. From Ohio in Canada. Hi, Juanita. Hello, Carol. Glad everybody came to Soap Fam tonight. And we're going to talk about a few things. Got a couple of spoilers, and how many people out there have seen the Young and Restless a day ahead today? Um, because I want to talk about that too. Hey, Janae Benoit. Um, Jack will probably still get his memories back from Dr. Rolfe. Dr. Rolfe is still around. He's going to be working with Kristen to try to steal Sarah's baby. Um, and so most likely it'll be Dr. Rolfe once he saves Jen from Dr. Shah. Hey, Miriam. Um, yeah, so Days of Our Lives has been pretty good. I'm still waiting to see if they're going to kill Stefan next week. Um, uh, well, there's no news on Kelly Monaco right now. Um, Kelly has gone quiet ever since on Twitter. She said there was more information to come. Well, she never released any more information. So I guess her lawyer or the show's lawyers or someone told her to, not talk about anything. Um, I've been waiting for news on a time jump. We know it's going to happen, but I don't know when it's going to happen. But it should be happening soon. Hi, Brenda. Cheryl Cable's working tonight, so he couldn't get off work. Hello, Antoinette. So I want to know who saw Hillary today or the Hillary lookalike. Um, are you excited to see Michelle Morgan tomorrow? It's only for 30 seconds, but um, no, I haven't watched Chad and Abby in Paris. Honestly, I just completely forgot about the show. But I said I was going to watch it and review it, but really I forgot about it. Um, Let me see. How you doing? Thought-provoking theories and reviews. Well, we're gonna try to, Cheryl. We're gonna try to do this every Wednesday. Um, come, whether it's one or two or three. I'm gonna try to make sure this always happens because we like to be consistent. And so hopefully we'll get cable next week. Um, I don't think Hope's having a baby right now. I'm just excited about. Oh, which Hope are you talking about? Are you talking about Golden the Beautiful Hope, or are you talking about Days of Our Lives Hope? Hello, Honey Fern. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I never really saw Princess Gina other than that Halloween special. So I'm looking forward to seeing Hope do something other than not act because Kristen Alfonso, as I said in our sub group, has been phoning it in. She looks bored, tired, and uninterested in all her stories. The only thing that had her light up for a minute was when she was playing Princess Gina. So we need that little bit of excitement for her because I think she's tired of being Hope. Honey Fern, Victor is not dead. He's still playing. He's trying to um, trick Adam. If you see tomorrow's episode of Young and the Restless, Nikki actually tells the police that they need to investigate Victor's death as a murder. They need to check his meds. So how would she even know all of that unless she was in on it? So no, Victor's not really dead. Katie, I doubt if Katie died. The rumor was at one point that she would get flow heart, but I don't think they're gonna go there. Um, the real question is, will Katie die or will Will die? You're welcome, Wendy, and thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate you. Um, oh, you mean Hope sounds like Sam in General Hospital, where they're just kind of phoning in their appearances? Yeah, I think that's true. Yes, Juanita, Victor's still alive. Even Eric Braden said Victor's still alive. Um, I'm happy that Jordan is back. I love Jordan. I love the actress when she was on All My Children playing Amanda. So I really like Trishelle, and I'm happy to see her back. She definitely looks like she's ready to be a soap actress and ready to really give it to him. I really like that she's not letting Ben see the baby because Ben and Sierra have been just too blissfully happy. We need some drama with them that doesn't have anything to do with one of them being kidnapped because we have seen that way too many times um, with Sierra being kidnapped. I like when Jordan came out and Sierra called her a crazy bitch. And she's like, well, this crazy bitch is making the decisions. So I love that. It's like the characters woke up. So, and then she's gonna be living with Rafe, and Rafe hasn't been with anyone since he was with Sammy's sister. So, this should be fun. Uh, can Nate lose his license by going along with the farce with Victor? I don't think Nate would lose his license if he's entrapping someone that stole information from his tablet, and that he's working with Victor or he's working with the police. So no, I don't think he would lose his license, especially since they're really putting him with Elena, and them both being doctors keeps them in the same vicinity. Um, oh, Hope on Days. Yeah, Hope on Days is pretty boring right now. We need Princess Gina like ASAP. Um, yeah, Mike Carter, Victor's not dead. Yes, we see Michelle Morgan tomorrow, Melissa. If you're in our Soap Fam group on Facebook, I placed the video on there. So if you want to see her tonight, just go to our Soap Fam group on Facebook, and you can actually see the video clip of Devon opening the door, and Michelle Morgan is standing there as the lawyer for whoever's like trying to steal his money. Steffi's gonna have a new man, and Hope and Liam. I don't know about them getting married. Again, they probably will, but I don't know if they'll have conflicts trying to steal Douglas from Thomas. So Brooke, Liam, and Hope are going to be trying to take Douglas from Thomas. So that's their next storyline. Um, and Steffi's going to have a new man. They announced that like months ago. if Wyatt chooses Sally, do you think that Flo and Thomas would eventually hook up? And if Rick comes back, I don't know what the recast for Rick will be, but I do know it's either this week or next week. Wyatt forgives Flo, and also Sally refuses to have sex with Wyatt because you don't trust him. So that gives Flo an in because Wyatt likes having sex. Annette. Um, uh, yeah, Annette. I think Big Brother answered that question, but yeah, there's a Days of Our Lives app that's showing that um, Chad and Abigail adventure, um, and it's free. So I just haven't had a chance to watch it because I keep forgetting about it. Yes, Ridge and Brooke is going to break up because you can see what they're doing now. They're trying to put him with Shauna, and the question is, will who will Brooke end up with? Will she end up back with Bill, or will she end up with like the new doctor to save Thomas? Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, all my children. I hope they bring it back. The rumors are there. I want some concrete information. Um, yeah, we announced on our SoFam, one of our SoFam shows, that when she actually started filming. So if you had counted like 6 weeks, then now is when she would appear. But I'm shocked that they didn't save her appearance to a Friday appearance. So that's what's more shocking to me. And they brought her back without any fanfare. And that's making me mad because when Michelle Morgan came back, and I mean, Michelle Stafford came back and Melissa Claire Egan came back, they were out there doing talk shows, daytime shows, letting everybody know they're back, they're back, they're back. And then Hillary shows up on a Thursday without any press. And I'm like, what? So I think it was disrespectful. So I'm sure me and Cable, we filmed Friday this week. Um, so I know we're gonna be talking about how disrespectful that is because that was totally disrespectful of Michelle Morgan. Sorry, me. Um, the Hillary character, as far as we know, is dead. Um, Carol, she's playing a completely new character. She's playing the lawyer that's trying to take Devon's money for Chance. Okay, you asked me Delina. You asked a question about Baby Beth, but I don't understand the question because we know already have Beth. There are rumors that Beth was going to die, but I never believed those rumors. Um, I don't know if he'll be a Logan hater because he's still obsessed with Hope. And actually, him and his sister are going to be doing really bad things to Hope. So Steffi's going to fire Hope. so, so yeah, both them are going to be doing stupid things. Um, uh, it's a rumor, but Casey Moss will probably leave the show. I announced that he was supposedly, based on what I read, leave the show in February, along with his girlfriend, the Asian chick. I can't remember her name right now. Um, oh well, baby. I keep hearing fans say, "Will Baby Beth become ill?" I haven't heard anything about that. You know, I think Beth is fine. It's supposed to be Will that gets sick, not Beth. People keep thinking there were two babies and Hope had twins and all this kind of crazy stuff. I hope that doesn't happen. I think most of us are ready to move on from the Beth storyline, and Steffi firing Hope because she don't want to leave her baby and all that kind of stuff. We need to get back to that. Um, what do I think of General Hospital right now? Right now, General Hospital it's okay. There's certain storylines I like and certain storylines I don't like. I like the stuff that's going on with Franco, Drew, Liz, Kim, Julian. I like Dr. O, um, and just because I like the actress, but I'm tired of like the whole looking for Valentine's, the other will for Miko's to get rid of Valentine. They've been talking about Nicholas coming back for over a year now, so just bring him back. I'm ready just to see him. Michael E. Knight comes next week. He's not playing Ted. He's playing some new character. I'm sure it's gonna be tied to the Cassadines. The storylines are dragging. Um, Nina should have been found out that Willow was her daughter. Sasha hopefully will turn out to be Dr. O's daughter. There's a theory that Sasha is actually Nathan's twin on General Hospital. That's why they keep saying she looks so much alike. Like Britt, she looks like family. So we really think that, and Dr. O mentioned wanting to be with her daughter, and then they show Sasha. So chances are Sasha's going to be Dr. O's daughter. Um, Let me see. Let me check some more questions. The Eric and Nicole story made me want to barf. Um, Honestly, Big Brother fan for life. I fast forwarded through all of our Nicole scenes. I had no interest in that. I only watched Nicole when she was going after Stephanie. Kristen and all of them. But Eric and Nicole as a couple, I never really liked. I preferred Nicole with Brady, and I preferred Nicole with Daniel. So if they bring all these people back to life, I wish they had brought Daniel back. He had more chemistry with her and Kristen. Yes, Hope is still married to Thomas unless they got the annulment off camera. Well, I don't think Adam will end up in Fairview. They're trying to put Adam in jail. We know that's not going to happen because they made this the Adam show. So it's going to be a big thing. Maybe they won't lock up Adam if Adam won't lock up Billy. I'm thinking they may go that route once everything's revealed. Thomas is going to try to steal Steffi's job, Juanita. Um, and I'm sure he's going to try to get Hope back. He hasn't given up on that. Um, Aunt Jane, Victor's not dead. Um, no, Big Brother, I don't want Stefan to die either. There's rumors that he'll come back like 6 months from now because people wanted him back so bad, but he got fired. But rumor is he's coming back. But it's gonna be just like when they brought bringing Patch back. They take 6 to 8 months in advance, so we won't see Stefan again for like 6 to 8 months. So yeah, Haley. Thank you, Big Brother. I was talking about Haley and JJ. They're supposed to go off in the sunset in February, live happily ever after. Hey, Eric Ware, how are you? I thought they were putting Jack and Sharon together, Dolina, but it looks like they didn't. They're not putting them together. Um, but I think Katie and Bill are going to break up if Will dies, and Brooke is going to need a shoulder to cry on. So I wouldn't count Bill and Brooke out just yet. Bill is Steffi's baby daddy. Juanita, come on, we all know this. If you saw the scene where Steffi was trying to find out who her baby father was, Bill was there hiding. She caught him in the hallway. The doctor left out before she gave her the results, and you ain't see her for a long time. And then all of a sudden, Bill's there. Then she comes back and gives her the results. I think that Bill felt guilty about taking Steffi from Liam, and he wanted his son back, and he knew he couldn't get his son back if um, if the baby was his. and he probably didn't want that complication anyway. And Steffi really didn't want him anymore. So I think he tried to be the bigger man and let Liam be the father. So hopefully that secret will come out within a year. But yeah, most of us know that Bill is Steffi's baby's real father. Liam only has one kid, and that's Beth. So do you think Jordan will try to go after Sierra again? Because I was talking to Ben. Look, I don't like that they made Jordan crazy, but at least the show will be exciting. Jordan looks like a straight up villain right now. Her makeup, her hair, her outfit, everything was straight up villain. She's crazy as hell, and she's not cured. It's just, will they make her Kristen crazy, where she can stay on the show and do stuff, or will they make her over the top Kristen crazy, where she has to leave town or get pushed out of a window or something, or sent back to the mental institution like um, I'm gonna answer everybody's question. I'm sorry it's taking long. Um, so who has Jennifer on days? Okay, Joyce. Dr. Shaw has Jennifer. It's not Eve, even though Eve's leaving the show. It's Dr. Shaw that has Jennifer. Um, yes, I think. No, I don't think Nina had twins because her DNA did not match up with Nina. Um, that's why we all think Dr. O had twins, and Sasha is Nathan's sister, Nathan and Britt's sister. Oh, I love the scenes with Brady and Kristen. Um, you're absolutely right, Big Brother fan for life. Those scenes made my day. They that was exciting. It was like you could tell that Kristen was acting like she really was his drug, trying to give him the alcohol, trying to tempt him. Those scenes were amazing. Stacey Haydock, now she made she's made Kristen her own. I actually now see Kristen like as a real character on the show, not just some crazy person doing stuff. She actually has a heart, a storyline, motivation. I think she can make this part her own. Um, so nope, Eve did not kidnap her. It was Dr. Shaw because Dr. Shaw kidnapped Jennifer because she kept leading him on and then going back to Jack. And then, she took his lab for Jack and he just snaps. I love Brady and Kristen. They're my favorite couple on Days of Our Lives right now. I can't wait for him to give in to her yet again. I hate the fact that they're setting Kristen up to fail because Kristen is going to steal Sarah's baby. So Brady is going to be thinking that Eric baby is his. He inevitably is going to have to give the baby back to Eric and Sarah, and that's how Brady and Kristen will break up. We They're already setting it up now. They're setting Kristen up for failure because the truth is going to come out. Um, yes, no, Sasha and Willow aren't sisters; they're cousins. Hopefully Phyllis will overhear someone talk about Victor playing. Yeah, I really want Adam to find out Victor's really alive so he can turn the tables on them. So yes, C.S. Hopper, I don't know if it's Phyllis or anybody, but one thing I liked about Phyllis, when Phyllis found out Victor was supposedly dead, she like wanted to toast. I mean, this man had her raped, destroyed her marriage, sent her daughter to Paris. Victor's been messing with Phyllis for a long time, and she had the perfect reaction. Adam about to cry, and she wants to toast. Like, look, Adam, after all he's done to everybody, you really gonna sit there and act like he was some great man. Um, Shauna should pop up. I'm sorry, where was I? Shauna should pop up pregnant out of nowhere. Now, I don't think Shauna will pop up pregnant, but I I'm not sure. I think they might have had sex while he was drunk, and that's the only way she'll pop up pregnant. But I actually like Shauna and Ridge together because he doesn't have any chemistry with Brooke, so I really want, but he has some chemistry with Shauna, so let's go with that pairing. And that was interesting seeing Brady and John talk about they both had Kristen. That's like, that's like Liam and Bill. Well, we both had Steffi, or Wyatt and Liam sitting around. Well, we both had Steffi and Hope, So that was an interesting conversation. Um, Sharon and Adam are an okay couple, but I still prefer Adam and Chelsea. The new Adam has chemistry with Chelsea, and they're both kind of evil or kind of crooked, so they really match together. Adam would have helped Chelsea um, wash her money versus Nick, who wouldn't have and would judge her for it. I like the way Katie went off on Flo. She did it the way everybody else didn't do it. So she gave me what I needed. Um, I hated Brooke and Bill together. That's just forbidden territory. I kind of like Bill and Brooke. Aunt Jane, Victor's not dead, so um, there's nothing to think about him being gone because he's not dead. Um, yeah, let it be Bill, baby, and then they can move on um, because Liam will no longer have ties to Steffi. Yeah. Yes, Big Brother, Dr. Shaw did destroy the lab because honestly, Eve looked like, what are you talking about? When Jack accused her of destroying the lab, she looked like, are you crazy? What did I do? I think that if he was mad enough to kidnap Jen, he was mad enough to destroy the lab. Antoinette, if I'm right, I'm right. Bill is the father of Steffi's baby. um, um, John and Marlena are are boring. I swear. I almost every scene they're in, I fast forward. I know they have their fans, but I am not a John and Marlena fan. I'm okay with them, but they really don't do anything for me. Mm. Actually, I like John better with Hattie. um, I don't know if Britt will come back for some reason. Fans want Britt back on the show, but they never do it. Um, uh, Delicia, if it's good, it's good, and Brady's hooked. Now, Julie and Gabby scenes, I enjoyed them too. What I didn't like was Hope's reaction. Hope saw um, Julie being attacked by Gabby verbally, and she barely could act her way off a paper bag. It's like she was like saw all of that, and she should have really went off on Gabby along with Eli. But I think Julie's gonna get Stefan's heart. Gabby's gonna have to be the one that they're gonna go crawling to ask for it. So there's that. That's what I think they're setting up. So yeah, Dr. Rolf is taking Sarah's baby. Sarah's supposedly gonna have try to have an abortion, change her mind about having the abortion. And I think something's gonna happen around that time where Dr. Rolf steals the fetus to put in Kristen. Exactly, Linda. I said this in the Soap Fam group, and people told me that I was crazy. I said Dustin looked like he's either going to have sex with Jocelyn or Trina because he seems like a pervy teacher, sort of like the doctor that they had back when Kiki was on. Something ain't right about that. So I agree with you about that, Linda. Yes, they're doing it, Eric. Yes, they're doing the embryo thing again. And they're going to do a 1 year time jump so we don't have to wait 9 months for them to all have their babies. Yes, according to what I read, Dr. Rolf or Kristen or whatever are going to start switching people's babies because there's going to be a bunch of other girls being pregnant and they're going to be having each other's children. Um, yeah. Um, okay. Yeah, Maggie did compare Ben to Bo. And thank you about Phyllis. Yes, Liam and Steffi are over for now because Brad Bell said that Steffi's going to get a new man that isn't anybody she's been with before. Shauna's too old to get pregnant. Uh, there's women getting pregnant in their 50s. Yes, Maya's coming back to Bold and the Beautiful. She's going to be in a love triangle with Carter and Rick, the new Rick, whoever they find to play Rick, the new Rick. Sierra will eventually find out what Victor did to Ben, but it's going to take a while, because they got to get her into the company and things like that before she finds out. It'll take a minute. Peter will probably get caught around November sweeps, is my guess. So, yeah. I want Phyllis and Adam to get together. It seemed like they would be the perfect couple, even though I prefer Adam and Chelsea. But they don't seem like they know what they want to do with Phyllis. They haven't paired her with any men, and she's just bouncing around from storyline to storyline. And sometimes she's good with Adam, and sometimes she's stabbing in the back. So they don't really know, in my opinion, what to do with Phyllis. Um, sorry, it keeps freezing up. Yeah, Dr. Rolf pretty much looks the same. Mm. Okay, I'm going back a little bit to kind of make sure I answer everybody. Yes, Katie is a good actress. No Ridge can have more kids anymore. That's why I knew Douglas was Thomas' son back then. I think that's how storyline went. What do you think of Sarah and Xander's relationship? I love Sarah and Xander. They will become my number one couple as soon as they actually become a couple. They're actually perfect together. Um, yes, we know that's Brooke's sister, but still, they've been sleeping with the same man off and on for a while. Katie should have never taken Bill back because she knew one day Brooke would come along and sniffing back around her man, and he wouldn't be able to control himself. That's right. We talked about this on the show. Why is Jack feeling sad for Victor? Victor had Jack kidnapped, replaced. He shot him. He stole his company. Victor and Jack should be enemies for till their last dying breath. So these writers don't really know how to write Jack or Victor for that, honestly, because them had aren't Victor do that much. Um, you like Marlena with Roman? Um, um, he had a bad facelift. I'll just say it. He's got that bad facelift, so it's kind of a little hard to look at. I'm, I'm just saying. Yes, definitely. When it comes back, Stefan will be Brandon Brash, because Tyler Christopher is supposed to be returning as Nicholas whenever they get around to bringing him back. I don't know who Stephanie Newsman's going to be because they're dragging their feet on her story. Um, is Ari going to die? As far as I know, she's supposed to die, but whether it happens or not, I don't know. Um, will the town turn on Victor when they find out what he did? No. Can't wait for Hillary tomorrow. Yes, Joyce. I can't wait till Friday, when she'll actually have a sentence. So she gives this Devon and soap opera stare where they just look at each other and not say anything, and the camera just goes back and forth. Yes, the other babies are getting switched. Yeah, Nick and Nikki were both emotionless when Victor died, so there, those two are in on the plane. I think everybody is in on Victor's death plan except for Abby and Summer. Those two don't know he's really alive. Everybody else knows he's alive. I think Victoria doesn't know he's alive, but they'll clue Victoria in. Yes, eventually Liam will find out that um, Kelly is Bill's daughter, but how they get there, I don't know. Maybe if Will dies, he'll want to reveal that Kelly's his kid. So we'll see. Yes, Shauna will be the next Mrs. Ridge Forrester if they keep things going the way they are. Peter's going to try to kill Shallow. Um, However, Shallow's on contract, so we know he's not going anywhere. Um, the other people supposed to be pregnant. They show like five people: Lonnie, Sierra, um, Lonnie, Sierra, Sarah, and Haley. I think those are the four people that's supposed to be pregnant. Yeah, Wade. I think something's up with Dustin. I'm still thinking Dustin is the person breaking into people's houses from the dating app. He just thought Lulu was cute, so he didn't do it. I don't think Kim will end up committed, but Franco did today. Um, and plus, Jocelyn is looking like she's like all of like 21, 22, not a high schooler. She's walking around like a grown ass woman. Although, can you really be a grown ass woman at 21? But she looks grown. She don't look like a kid. Like she looks grown. Yes, I love Hillary Devon. Can't wait to see what this new character she's playing is like. I don't know what's going on with Detective Sanchez. He's the help, as we always say, and He had no reason to push Ridge into helping Flo. No reason was. It's not like he's the DA. He has no skin in the game. Brad Bell. Yeah, I agree, Angela. I'll leave it at that. I'll agree. I read that Thomas and Flo could potentially be a new couple, but I'll believe it when I see it. Um, because it was on one of those sites that's kind of iffy. Um, oh, Will and Sonny are boring. I always liked Will better with Paul, and I like Sonny better with Leo. Actually, give them something to do. That's the problem when they put legacy characters together. When the writers don't know what to do once the characters are together, they don't know what to do with John and Melena. Um, Now that they're together and happy, they don't know you have any conflicts, and they don't know what to do with Sonny and Paul. They're both unemployed, and they don't do nothing. They're just there. Hi, Chanela. Cassandra looks like Mama Helena. I wish they would make her like Helena. Thank you, Wendy Weiser. I appreciate it. Sharon Case confirmed that she's in love with Adam. I haven't seen any confirmations, but the character is obviously in love with Adam. Yeah, the 75-year-old had twins. Yeah, sometimes y'all stay fertile for a long time, longer than people expect. I liked Hunter Tylo in old clips, Eric, but when she came back, it was just a lot wrong with it. Anna will probably defend Peter, if it's even Anna who comes back and not her sister. Jordan has not changed. She did those scenes like she was crazy as hell. Sheila Carter, we don't know where she is. Um, Maybe they don't want to pay for her. I don't know. Nate and Elena will probably end up together because when Abby finds out that Nate knew Victor was alive and didn't tell her, she's going to feel betrayed. And that's how Abby's going to end up with Ray. Katie's having a heart attack. Yes, she is. I think she has her heart attack on Friday. Yes, I want Adam to find out that Victor faked his death. Um, let me see. We have a cycle universe and blah. Um, Abby never knows. That's right. Abby never knows what's going on. Who would I like them to bring back? Um, it's weird, but I would want them to bring back Daniel or Paige. So I think Paige should have never died, but the main person I want them to bring back is Daniel if they brought him back. Dev is probably Sonny's son. We've been saying this for a while. Dev, if you look at Dev next to Sonny, he looks like Sonny Mini Me, bushy eyebrows and everything. So yes, I think Dev is actually Sonny's real son. He's related to. They said he's related to someone in Port Charles. Most likely, it's Sonny because he looks just like him. And if something happened with their baby, the one that's supposed to have, I think, sickle cell, and if Sonny is bonding with Dev and Carly is with the baby and Sonny's not helping her, that will make Carly mad at Sonny. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you. Kim is gonna steal Carly's baby. No, most likely because Kim and Franco had sex. Kim will probably be uh, pregnant by Franco for real. Not she don't need Carly Baby. I really think she's gonna be pregnant by Franco Drew, um, and that's gonna make Julian mad as hell. Or she may not know who she's pregnant by, Julian or Franco. Contestant Catherine's will probably be Chance Chancellor. Um, right now, I wish they would actually give Justin more to do, as far as like Emma's death, but the show is actually moving past that. You're gonna hear people talking about it more, less and less, because they're trying to say it was texting and driving, but we know that's not true. I would love for Justin to have a good reaction to, like, he hasn't even been in the same room with Thomas. Yes, Ray and Abby will be together. Roderick. Sean is not fired. I didn't say Sean was fired. Um, yeah, happy doesn't have a place on soap opera. It's like moments of happiness, yes, but long term happiness is boring. On a soap. Yes, Liz is a snitcher. Liz will tell Julian. If Kim don't tell Julian, Liz will tell Julian because she's mad and has no reason to keep the secret. Yes, Ridge didn't have the right to have those charges dropped on Flo because he wasn't even the injured party. It would have been Hope or Liam that would have had that kind of power, so it didn't make sense. Yes, C.S. Hopper, Sheila Carter in real life ran for political office in California, and she lost. Um, do you think Jason will defend Drew? I don't know. They're recasting Drew, so I don't know what's going on with that. They're still trying to recast the character. Um, Ronan Malloy. See, I wasn't watching the show when Ronan Malloy was on the show. Roderick, Big Brother. Lonnie's baby's biracial, so the baby could easily pass for white, um, in real life. So you never know that if her baby gets switched out, they may or may not play the card of how did you end up with a black baby, you know. But Eli's biracial, and I think Lonnie might be biracial too. I don't know who her mother is. Yeah, Angela, I agree. People want the characters to be happy, but when soap characters are happy, then people complain that they're boring. But unfortunately, if I was writing a soap, I could keep these couples together. I could keep them happy, but I could send them on adventures and do different things with the characters without breaking them up and putting them together and breaking them up and putting them together. Actually, I think outside the box, unlike these other writers. Natalie, he may propose to Sally, but I read that he forgives Flo and they're repairing their friendship, which is bad news for Sally. I'm almost 100% sure Kim's gonna be pregnant, because she tried to drug Drew to get a baby from him. So I think she wants a baby so bad. This is gonna be Oscar 2.0. You're welcome, MSM. Oh, Maya was fired, but they decided to bring her back. So yeah, Maya was fired. She was put on reoccurring, and then they had Maya and Rick divorce off camera, and then you didn't see her except for like a holiday or two. So she was fired, but they finally decided they wanted a storyline for her and Carter and Rick, and so now they're bringing it back. Maybe it's complaining about black people down on the show is getting their attention. I don't know who the Porcelain Princess is. Um, I don't know who's going to replace Philip. Um, there's been different rumors, but there's no confirmation because they were saying the person who would be the new Philip on Days of Our Lives is supposed to be Jacob Young, the guy who played Rick on Bold and Beautiful, because he said that in an interview he was asking fans who should he play. They should he go back to playing Lucky on General Hospital, or should he be Philip on Days of Our Lives? And he was literally on Twitter asking people what he should do. And then he was like General Hospital, you know, their family and blah blah blah. But it looks like he's going to Days of Our Lives. So that's what people are assuming. Well, you know, Haley, when it comes to Haley Baby, if they leave in February as planned, JJ, Haley, and their baby will leave town. Well, who knows? Maybe she'll get deported. Who'll go with her? I don't know. Um, Julian running back to Alexis is a possibility of Julian, Alexis, and Neil love triangle. Kim did just cheat on him, and they just showed a scene a couple days ago where Julian told Alexis, you know, something like "I'll never get over you," or you know, "There's always be a part of me that loves you," and they were looking crazy at each other, and she's like, "Me too." So they still have a chemistry. Katie needs a kidney. Valentine, I don't know what she needs, but if she needs a kidney, she probably can get a kidney from Flo without the character dying. Valentine needs to shut Sasha up permanently because I want him and Nina together. Jenny Fierce, let me tell you this. All they're doing is leading up to November sweeps. So I'm sure their wedding will be in November. And that's when Nina's going to find out what Valentine did. Sasha's not her daughter. It's all going to come out in November sweeps. That's all we're waiting on right now. We got to get through September and October for Nina to find out the truth. Whether she finds out Willow's her real daughter, I don't know. Maybe that'll be February sweeps. But they're going to need Nina to be mad as hell for a while. Tired of everyone getting pregnant, having babies, and then ship them off to boarding school. Well, that's what soaps do. They come back from boarding school. They go into boarding school at like 2 and come back 16, like 2 years later. Um, I think Lulu and Dante were married the longest one of most soap couples. Now, Lulu and Dante may have been married the longest, but were they not the most boring couple except for when he cheated on her with Valerie? They were like Snooze City for at least 2 years. I think that the old Fenmore was better than the new one. Just seems more age appropriate for summer and looks better than Theo. I hope they bring him back. I think they're bringing the one they used before back, the one you didn't like. Um, Let me see. Kim Valentine, Angelique, everyone getting. I wonder who will get bitten. I think Lulu and Dante. I think that Ophir Moore. They said that Lonnie Mother's black. I thought she was white. Okay, if Lonnie Mother's black, still Eli's biracial. So Julie's side of the family could easily um, affect the baby's genetics and have the baby pass for white or something. Then Roswell, have you heard anything about Kelly leaving? Only thing I've heard, Shannon, is rumors. Um, so here's the Logan show some more. Young Larissa says, what is Theo really up to? Why is he having? I think C.S. Hopper, our rumors is that Theo and Kyle had a relationship because he's acting like a girlfriend has been jilted. He's not acting like a buddy who is mad that his friend has moved on with somebody else. It's just they're writing it really weird. They're writing it like they had a relationship, not a friendship. So, hmm. Victor's not William 22. Victor's not dead. Um, I don't think Steffi should fire Hope. I think Steffi's just being a bitch. So she gives Hope an ultimatum that either she comes back to work. Hope's like, well, I just got my baby back. I need more time with my baby. And Steffi's like, well, if you can't come back, then you're fired. That's what I read. Um, do you think Julian, Will, and Ava will rebuild their Jerome empire? Since he's about to lose everything, she's a hot mess with nothing good going. I would love for Julian and Ava to be the Jeromes again that are have their own mob empire. But the way they were written, they didn't have bodyguards. Sonny could kidnap Julian whenever he felt like it. They didn't treat him and Ava as equals. Even when Ava became the mob boss, they always had Sonny over them. So I would only want the Jeromes to get their mob empire back if they were equal to Sonny and that he couldn't just do what he wanted anymore because they have equal power. I'm not surprised that Kristen helps only get out of jail because Anna and JJ and his father, they both put the idea in her head that if she acted like a better person, more people would like her. So it fits her plan to get Brady back if she can mend fences. Oh, thank you, Juanita. You have a good night. We will try to do this again next Wednesday at 9 Eastern Time. They need to find out and rehire old Hispanic family from the 90s because those. Okay. Let me see. Um, why can't they give JJ and Haley a storyline and send them away? I think they're freeing up salaries to bring more people back. Thank you for answering my question. Poor Katie. They don't know what to do with Paul. You're welcome, Mermaid. Um, they don't know what to do with Paul. They brought him back because fans complained about him leaving, but they didn't bring him back with a storyline. Yeah, she's a horrible Nina. I agree. Yeah, the secret of Brad and Lucas raising Michael's son most likely is being saved for November sweeps. Yes, Sonny and Carly are born too. That's why they're due for their latest breakup. Steffi's getting a new man, William. Yeah. Yeah, Nicole's been enough bad herself, Delisha. Um, Matthew Ashford may or may not be leaving. It's a rumor that it was saying that either him or Eve was leaving. It looks like it's going to be Eve that's leaving. I don't hate on Steffi just because I think she builds her baby daddy. I just think it's the facts. Yeah, I would love to see Ava actually do more. Period. See, don't Brad mob ties. Brad has mob ties, but the writers forgot about that. Um, Natalie, it's H factor, hydrogen infused water. Um, I'm sick of Sunny too. Sunny needs to be brought down a peg, honestly. Yeah, we give Maurice something to do. All the kids in Mortal ages are mixed up except for Spencer and Patrick's daughter. Um, but see, they needed Faith Roscoe, Angela Perez. Um, they need people like that. And I forgot the guy who died. That was Johnny Sakara dad. um, thank you, C.S. Hopper. Oh, I'm really hoping Days has great November sweeps. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate you. Um, they're bringing Drew back. They're recasting Drew, so I don't think he'll be Scout's dad. Oh, he's barely with. I'm saying. Do I like the new Vivian? I do like the new Vivian. Because she played Robin Strasser played Dorian Lord on One Life to Live. Um, so yeah, I love Robin Strasser. So Robin Strasser could just read a book and I'd be happy. Um, I don't know if Spencer. I think Spencer's coming back, but I don't know about Emma. Um, yes, Paul's just a legacy character. Kyle loves Lola, but I think he has more He has chemistry with Summer and Lola. I think that if they could have the relationship all three together, be sister wives, I think he'd be perfectly happy. But we know that's not happening. Yes, I'm sick of Nicholas and the Newmans and how they treat Adam. It's ridiculous. Um, let me see. I need to do one thing real quick. My phone says it's about to die, so I got to plug my phone in. It'll take me just about a minute, but I'll be right back. So this could be your bathroom break. All right, sorry about that. There's a time delay on my computer. Um, Let me try to catch up on some of these questions. Um, okay. Okay. A lot of these I've already answered. And see. Eva LaRue is actually coming back to Young and Restless, and she's currently filming scenes. So I think she'll be Jack's love interest, which they kept saying that she would be. Miss stays in your hospital when their writing was good, the blackout, the black and white ball confrontation in the stables with Sam, Lucky, Liz, and Jason. Yeah, those were the good days. Thank you, Stephanie. Branch Gibbs. You're welcome. You're welcome. You have a good night as well. And yeah, Anthony Zakar died. Days' Hope changing to Princess Gina. Yes, Hope is about to become Princess Gina again. There's no plans for Bo coming back, as far as I know. I don't think Theo is contesting the well. Yes, Angela. Anthony is the name. Anthony is a car. Mm-hmm. I don't, Angela. I like the writing on Days of Our Lives. Half of the writing on General Hospital right now. Only really like the Drew storyline on General Hospital. Um, I like the Sasha Dr. O dynamics. I'm really hating what they're doing with Brad right now. Um, and yeah. Um, yeah, I can't wait to see Princess Gina also. I'm ending the live at 10:30, so we've got 18 more minutes. So if you have any questions, I'm ready to answer. All My Children and One Life to Live are supposed to be coming back. They're in early discussions. I think they're going to do just what Hulu did and focus on the next generation along with some familiar faces because those familiar faces come with a huge paycheck. So I'm not expecting a whole lot of fan favorites to come back like the old show come back. I think they will focus more on the younger cast, but enough familiar faces to get the old viewers to want to tune in. You have a good night, Jeannie Ferris. Really appreciate you. And on Facebook, I did send you a message on Facebook. If Stefan's gonna die, he'll die next week. Yeah, yeah. You get a good laugh at just their attempts at dancing. Michael will probably get his baby back in November. Lola's mom is coming back. She's already filming. Um, when it comes to Mariah and Tessa, Tessa's been downgraded. She is now on reoccurring contract, so that's not good for Mariah and Tessa's situation. Maybe that's why they're both attracted to Theo right now. Is Adam working? I remember Victor and Phyllis told Adam they knew about him and Chance. There's a possibility, but there's no confirmation. You have a good night, Carol. I appreciate you being here. I don't know how he dies. It'll probably be something tragic, like with Vivian or something, but it hasn't been revealed how he dies yet. Keep your eye on the Days of Our Lives spoiler reviews. Soon as I know, you're gonna know. Um, Lillian Kane is supposed to be returning. Technically, Kane never left, but yeah, Lily was. It was a Daniel Goddard announced on Twitter that Lily was coming back, but we don't know for how long she's coming back. See, I don't remember him playing Pete Cortland on Hulu, All My Children, even though I saw it. But most of those actors were forgettable. But I do like him on Days of Our Lives. Yeah, it should be your Facebook Messenger. Just look where it says messages. Have a good night, Brenda. It's if all my children life to live come back, it'll probably be on TV. But since Disney owns ABC, which owns All My Children Will Life to Live, and they have that new Disney Plus station, and Disney owns Hulu, well, half of Hulu, chances are it could go either way. You have a wonderful night, also, Joyce. I think Franco will eventually get his memories back. I don't think it'll be anytime soon. I think they're having a good time with the Frank and Drew, but eventually he will get his memories back. And even the character himself, before it happened, he said, "Tell your mom I'll be back." So they were letting you know Franco will be back eventually. Now, when he comes back and has a baby with Kim, or will he still have some of Drew's memories? We'll see. I like Phyllis and Jack, but they haven't had any real scenes together. Big Brother, thanks for talking on this live tonight. You enjoy your night as well. Hopefully, I'll see you next week. And in the comment section on the regular videos. Um, I don't know if they'll have a funeral for Drew. If they find a recast in time, he'll probably should just show up. Shauna will probably be one of the things that breaks up Ridge in Brooke's marriage. The thing is, because he didn't tell Brooke the truth, that's definitely gonna come into play when she finds out the truth eventually. Yes, thank you, Stephanie, for the reminder. Yes, please, everyone, hit the like button before you sign off. I'd really appreciate it. We have a lot of people in here. Got 25 likes right now with over 60 people watching. So if everybody right now hit the like button, it would actually help this video once I'm offline. Oh, thank you, big brother. See, I don't know who Ronan Malloy is. That would be Cables. Probably know who that is. Buckingham will probably not be back. If he was coming back, he would have came back when Flo went to jail, and Hunter and all of those people. Hunter Tyler would have came back. Chances are that's if they go, Cheryl, if they go to the paid websites like Hulu or Disney Plus, because they're even going to have it so that Hulu people can get Disney Plus as part of a package because it's the same company. That's how they recoup part of their money, and also they can say they have new fresh programming. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes, big brother Janice. I appreciate it. I hope Billy's storyline is over. It came out of nowhere and it didn't make a whole lot of sense. Don't cry when Stefan dies because you know he's coming back. It's just got 6 to 8 months. Steffi's getting a new man. Thank you for liking, Angela. I appreciate it. Cool. We got 10 more minutes. What do you guys think about Steffi, Thomas wanting to take Steffi's job? Um, I don't know if Hope will get Douglas, but there's a chance that she will, just so that Thomas can be even more crazy because they took his son. Yeah, Jack shouldn't be missing Victor. He should be having a toast with Phyllis. Yeah, ABC, Disney, that's the multi-billion-dollar crash cash grab. When Victor tried to kill Ben, I was just happy to see him standing up for a change because he mostly sits down. So I was like, oh wait, Victor standing up. um, but I knew he wasn't going to kill Ben, but it just is going to hurt him and Sierra's relationship down the line. I think if All My Children comes back, since Susan Lucci isn't doing anything, chances are they probably could persuade her to come back. Yeah, Thomas is going to try to steal Steffi's job. Oh, Angela, we're not supposed to talk about that. Um, well, they're not bringing Malcolm back just because Shamar Moore is on the other show, and they don't want to recast. Olivia, I remember for the funeral they asked her to come back and she was doing something. And Drusilla, I don't think anyone wants to recast of Drusilla. So they got to just get over her suing them and give the fans what they want. So we all want Victoria Rao back. Um, I don't know if they're going to bring up Caroline. I think Thomas probably killed her or he has her locked away somewhere. Yeah, I think Steffi needs to have that'll give Steffi a storyline too, other than who she's sleeping with. Um, well, they only recasted Vivian with her good friend Robin, who asked her permission before she did it because Louise said it just wasn't enough for her to come back. That she had other things to do, and she wasn't coming back for 15 episodes and then be gone again. If they gave her a contract, she'd come back. But for 15 episodes, Louise didn't want to come back. I think Thomas killed Caroline or she's locked away somewhere. Yes, Tyler Christopher is coming back as Nicholas. I'm hoping they reveal him by November. November sweeps. Um, Sonny should feel bad about Drew because for a while he was his right hand man. I guess they really wanted Vivian back. Vivian act for that storyline. But I would love to see Robin Strasser come back to the show. I think she did a really good job. But Victoria Rao would come back if they paid her and gave her what she wanted, the diversity on the show. Yes, the Newman siblings are all jealous of Adam. Yeah, I think they found out that the fans were very unhappy that they were getting rid of Stefan. Oh, I loved every minute of Jordan scenes, Lisa. Oh, the ratings would go through the roof if they brought Victoria Rao back. Victoria Rao would bring back all them fans that been missing her. Xander and Zoe will be back. They weren't fired. They're just like Quinn and Eric and all the rest. They disappear on occasion. Yeah, Kim tried it, but that was the worst slap in the history of soap opera slaps. General Hospital did that wrong. They needed to reshoot that scene because that slap that Liz gave Kim was horrible. Have a good night, Angela. Hope to see you next week. Yes, Xander's supposed to claim that he's the father of Sarah's baby, according to what I read. Bo is not coming back. The rumor is Gabby will be pregnant by Steph, and that's another person that's supposed to be pregnant that I forgot to add to the list of pregnant people. Yeah, Peter Reckles, he don't want to come back to the show. And as much as fans want Bo to come back, the same way they treat Thornton K as the recast of Reg, they would do that too in a recast of Bo. They want the same actors. They don't want different actors. He came back to the show to die to give the fans closure, and fans still want him to come back from the dead. I think Flo and Marty are going to get back together. I think that he may try with Sally, but from what I'm reading, he forgives her and all that kind of stuff. That's just really leading to him going back to Flo. And plus, Quinn is supposed to team up with Shauna to get Flo and back with Wyatt. So his mother's back on Team Shauna and Flo. Sharon knows she's wants Adam, but she worried about what other people would think about her wanting Adam. Gabby can't have kids, but she can because it's a soap opera. If you watch General Hospital, remember how long Sam couldn't have kids, and we got Scout. So soap opera characters can't have kids until they can. And they didn't say Gabby can't have kids. They said that Gabby, it would be hard for Gabby to have kids, not that she couldn't have kids. um, yeah, they really need to do a little bit better with Adam. At least have Adam and Abby have a relationship since she's the black sheep also. Um, there's a rumor that Eric and Nicole are going to eventually leave the show, but I don't have a confirmation. I read the rumor and I put it on my coming and goings. Um, Jack's memory will definitely come back. I read that Jack's memory comes back, so it'll probably if it don't come back this month, it'll come back next month. Sally deserves better. I actually wish they had put Sally with Bill, even though they hate each other. That's how most of these soap relationships start. Um, because people love Liam and Hope as a couple, and now that Anika has made Hope her own, people are really wanting desperately for Liam and Hope to be together. So, I mean, I don't understand why Steffi and Hope and the other Australian girl with the Australian accent that they haven't shown in a long time, um, they all go crazy for Liam. I have no idea why. Um, I don't know what they used the money for the auction. An incest storyline on Young and the Restless, I sincerely doubt that would happen. That's even too taboo for them. I'm sure Gabby Baby would be Stefan's. I don't think that Steffi's going to be pregnant with Liam Baby. She has shown that happened so long ago. She hasn't shown any signs of being pregnant, being sick, any of that. They're moving her on with a new man. And could you imagine her giving her a new man and she's pregnant? So I don't think so. Okay, so I've answered everybody's question up to this point. Oh, there's one more. More than likely, we'll reveal the title Christopher in November. That would be great. Yes, I've been through Bone Beautiful ever since Steffi had died on the bench. I just can't with Brooke. Okay, Sierra tried to come for Jordan, but Jordan wasn't phased one bit. That's right, Lisa Knapp. Jordan gave me everything I wanted today. I love Jordan. So good night, So fam. Good night, Janice. It's 10:30. I will catch you next week on the live. So I want to say good night, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Um, Thank you, Jasmine. You have a good night. Lisa Knapp, good night. Eric, good night. Same big brother for life. Good night. I'll see you all next week. Thank you. Angelique, good night.